Good afternoon, we are Code Blue. My name is Kylie and I am the CEO of Code Blue.
Hi, my name is Mackie and I am the COO of Code Blue.
My name is Dongning and I am the CFO of Code Blue.
We're here to talk to you about looking after your health. As you know, health is wealth. Without good health, you won't be able to enjoy life as you'll be in and out of hospitals, undergoing expensive treatments, and paying for them. So I want to ask you all, how many of you remember when your last tetanus shot was? When was your last doctor's visit? What medicine did they give you? Do you still have your vaccine records with you? When is your next doctor's appointment? When is your next health checkup? And so much more medical information that you probably don't remember. And the problem is, most people are like you. They don't know or they don't remember. It is inconvenient, time consuming, and takes time to get your medical records. So we propose to have an app that will have all this information that can be conveniently accessible from your mobile phone and web privately and securely from the cloud. The app will contain your immunization records, the medication prescribed to you, reminders for your vaccinations, medications, doctor appointments, past and upcoming doctor visits, and you can also store your personal information such as your blood type and allergies. We aim to have your test results, x-rays, ultrasounds, and images available for you as well. We want you to be in control of your health. So we aim to gather, store, and provide medical information to individuals promptly, securely, and conveniently. And now Mackie will explain more about the app to you.
Firstly, we have surveyed over 50 people and the majority of feedback want to have their medical records available to them on their mobile phones. Over 90% of people want to have their medical records kept safely in an app, and 78% of participants do not know where their vaccination booklets are stored. Moreover, 86% of people want to be informed of their past and future doctor appointment, and many participants do not remember the details of the medicine that was prescribed. Additionally, 76% of people said that waiting for the medical records from the hospital is time consuming. And again, over 90% want their medical records ready before they're going to the hospital. And these are all the features that we'll be offering in our app. So let me show you how our app will look like. We believe that this app is very robust and user-friendly. And when you first open the app, you will have to log in with your Thai national ID card every time for security reasons. And if you are not yet a member, there's an option to create a new account, which will lead you to the next page where you can sign up and upload a photo of your ID card for verification purpose. When you enter the app, you will have access to the free content, such as your past and upcoming doctor's appointment, and reminders for your vaccination and medications. There will be an option to upgrade to the premium version where you will have to fill in your credit card information for payment. And the benefits of the paid version include access to your vaccination records, imaging test results, blood tests, medication prescribed to you, and all of your medical information. Our solution will be hosted in the cloud and will provide APIs for hospitals' various systems to seamlessly and securely integrate patients' medical records to our application. We plan to partner with private hospitals so we can securely get updated medical information of patients from them. And in return, they will be able to provide convenience to the patient, get free marketing from our advertising, and most importantly, they will receive revenue share for their cooperation with us. As for customers who target middle to upper class income individuals and those who earn over 350,000 baht annually and use services of private hospitals. However, as we grow, we will consider expanding to other members of society. For the next steps, we plan to develop a more detailed prototype and finalize the app development in this year. We will then pilot the app in the first half of the second year and officially launch in the second half. And in the third year, we will grow and expand the market for our app. And so with this, I would like to pass the presentation to Nungning, our CFO.
I would like to share with you our expected financials for this venture. Our cost component consists of a cloud data center, a technical team, a developer team, consumer support, marketing, and administration. For the cloud data center, the cost will grow as we increase capacity to accommodate more consumers And for the technical team, we initially need one person for the development and pilot stage, then we'll increase to 2 people in year 3. As for the developer team, we first need a team of 4 people to develop the app. Thereafter, we will only need 3 people to maintain the app and to integrate with the hospital system. For the customer support, marketing, and administration, we will not incur any cost until we pilot in year 2. For the revenue model, we aim for at least 500,000 subscribers within the 4 years, starting from the pilot stage. It will grow slowly at first and gain momentum each year. We also forecasted a churn rate of 5% each year to get the net subscriber numbers. We then forecasted a small percentage of the net subscriber who will pay for the premium version. While we have monthly and annual subscription fees, we assume annual subscription because it is financially more conservative. We deducted 20% of annual revenue to share with hospital to get the net revenue figure. With this revenue forecast, we expect to break even in the beginning of year 3. We believe that this venture is a viable one. Now I will pass the presentation back to Kylie.
We're very excited with our solution. When we launch, we will launch domestically in Thailand first, and so we'll do a lot of digital marketing through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Then we plan to expand our partnerships with insurance companies to see opportunities in which we can help lower the insurance costs, as well as help insurance companies improve their service and coverage. And finally, with the success in Thailand, we'll be able to expand internationally to other markets. We hope you're as excited as we are to empower each and every one of us with our own medical information so that we can all be better informed and be in more control of our health. Thank you for your
Thank you, guys. Q&A starts now.
Yep, okay, go first. Good job, good presentation for me, and quite okay for the assumption on the financial page. I like your assumption. Well, one question from the overall of your pitch deck that you present, what is the most challenge thing that you think you will gonna have to solve in your business?
I think the most challenging thing would be creating the API to connect with the hospital's data system because we're going to have to connect it, like we'll have to do different APIs for each of the hospitals.
All right, and for about the market, do you think any challenge thing on the market?
I think it will be challenging because a lot of the medical information is very pilot for each individual, and I think they will have to make sure that our application is really safe for them to be attracted to our application.
And also,
Yeah.
many people might not feel like they should be paying for their own information, but I think our job is to show them how our service will be beneficial and could help them like improve on their healthcare.
Okay, great job, thank you.
Just real quick, I reckon it's a great idea. Australia has this system already called My Health Record, and it's really quite interesting. I'm all pro it. The only problem is, how about the consideration about privacy? How about the consideration about hackers? And what sort of consideration have you actually thought about in terms of the collection of data and the necessary release forms?
Okay, so we plan to add an encryption technology so that it's safer, and we're also going to use multi-factor authentication, which will prevent hacking, and all the medical information is stored in the cloud, so it has a stronger security system.
Yeah, well, I wonder if it does, but anyway, yeah. Except I do think it's a great idea. I mean, there's so many times when I'm thinking, well, how does this doctor that I'm going to know about that other thing that happened 10 years ago? It's like, it's crazy. So I think it's a really brilliant idea. If it's implemented right, it hasn't been successful in Australia. I mean, I can tell you that over 60% of the population aren't into it. I'm one of the 40%. I think it's a really great thing, a great place to store all the data about a person's health record, contact information, blood test reports. So I think some work might need to be done in terms of security is my concern, but I think it's a great product. And, I think well done, innovative. Thank you.
Hi. Okay. I think the problem is there, and I think it's all it's been validated to several tests already that probably like data centralization might help. Like, but I mean, I agree with Art. I mean, data privacy will be one of the main issue for your project. And why would 20, 30, 40 hospitals in Thailand want to cooperate with you? Why don't they do it by themselves? Who would be the one who fill all those medical record? Like, I'm 41 years old, so it's gonna be like a long field for me. Another thing is that if you focus on vaccination only, right? We like it's only apply for the children, right? Who is your really like early adopter? Who is your target customer? I mean, you can't really focus on all age group, right? If I were you, if I was you, I might focus on a particular age group first, just to make a quick trial and see the responsive feedback from them, and then we can scale later on. But that's great. Thank you.
Maybe further is, can you go back to the cost page? If I may encourage you to go back to the slide with the cost. Yes, exactly. How did you come up with your cost in terms of security team cost and data storage cost? It seemed low to me, both of that items, because as we said already, is security cost is going to be significant, both in terms of people, and then also the storage of the data is, if you are successful, as you hope to be, then how can you make sure that you can store all of this data with this cost? So there are two issues: the team cost and the cloud data center cost.
For the cost, this is just an estimation for now.
Okay, so how you gonna attract the talent, especially security talent, to help you? Any of you have a security background or has the expertise? No. Okay, so there's another question there. Then the last one and be is, have you talked to any of the hospitals on their and it was before there, you should talk to them, but I was wondering if you already had a chance to talk to any of the hospitals to see their eagerness to open up their APIs to you, because hospitals provide these things separately now. Some of them do, like B&H, for example. Some of the state hospitals have, CRAD has. But so I'm wondering if you have talked to them.
We haven't talked to a hospital yet, but we have talked to some doctors, and they were really interested in doing this.
Yeah, actually, many of like the people in the healthcare like departments, such as doctors, are really interested in like our idea, and we are looking forward into talking to directly to the hospital as well. But in terms of the situation right now, it's a bit difficult to contact hospitals.
Sure. I have actually implemented a similar system before in the UK. So I would have said is that it will take time. So I think a time estimate, unfortunately, you will need to lengthen, because again, everybody is going to be extremely careful with health data, both the hospitals, the government will want to validate potentially. and of course also the individuals, it takes them time to get used to it. So I think your timeline is, while it's a good idea, I think the timeline to get there is going to probably take you longer than you anticipate, just to coordinate everything and get people, hospitals on board, customers on board, patients on board. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Time's up. Good job, Code Blue.